Hey guys, it's me Shadow, and today we're gonna be catching some mons in this area. I didn't know uh how it. Oh, Blowish. Did I already catch Blowish? Yeah, I did. But is he on my list? It is. Okay. I think Baver, you don't need to do that. That's so. Time to catch more mons. Hey, stop running around. You will spook the water next month. You will spook. You will spook the water next. You will. You will spook the water next month. Forgot. Forget it. This isn't a great spot anyway. I can't fish ever since the lockdown. What lockdown? Kids these days don't know anything, do they? Nexogard has completely shut down the exit to the east, and the best fishing spots are there. A lockdown by the Nexogard? This is strange. I'm gonna go look for a better spot to fish. In the meantime, if you kids feel bored, you can come visit me, and I might teach you a thing or two about fishing. What is fish? What? Fish. Why do they call it fishing? Is there a nexomon called fish? Is there nexomon called fish? I See you later. Whatever. Why would the Nexogard lock this place down? We should go take a look to the east. On the other hand, I'm also pretty curious about this fishing thing. Maybe we can pay that guy a visit. Oh yeah. I always wanted to try fishing. I realized I don't have the patience for it though. You know, and putting the bait on and, you know. Anyway, let's go catch some mons. Ba 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 ba. Blow it. Good pull. Caught it. 42. Do I have? You know what? Let's just check if I even need to be here. Let's check 42. No, I need it. There are mons I need to catch in this area. Man, Buffy's the same mons over and over again. Compared to last time, my luck here is pretty bad. Blowish is... Keep bumping. Just the common ones. There's nothing here. I know there are other mons, but it's just the bump encounter rate is. Okay, no, I don't go there. Man, I don't know what's going on. But yeah, this might take a while. I'm not I don't know. I've been trying to get mons, but I haven't been able to bump into any of them yet. Yeah, I don't know what's taking so long. Usually, like last time I played this, it was pretty different. Well, anyway, so since we're grinding, I guess I should talk about topic. I don't know. I want to focus on catching the mons. I should talk about something while we do this. Plunder. Oh, this is what I needed. Got it, Clunder. So Clunder should be 206. Finally. Maybe. can't really think of things to talk about. There's some things I can talk about, but I want to save them for like grinding episode because I think I might want to do those. Yes. About 1 or 2 months left. I think I only need 2 more months. Gotta do some leveling. No leveling. I don't know, I can't think of anything to really talk about. I still need like come on. Where the hell is it? The tripod. It's like a tadpole. That was a tadpole. Oh, here it is, T-pole. I'll take 260 Hydrodex and see if I have it. If I don't, then I have to probably stick it for a while. Guys, I'm gonna come back. I'll be right back. I'm just gonna get a drink and I'll be right back, okay? Now we're gonna check the Pokedex, database, to see if I have Hydrodex. Now I don't think I do, but the off chance that I do, we can then advance. Now he's 260, I believe, in the dex. No, I don't have him. So we're stuck here. Okay. So, we're going to be, I guess, okay. Now, I kept quiet because I wanted to focus on catching mons, but Hydrex is a mega rare, so it could take some time before we catch him. So, now, I'm going to talk about a topic that I already talked about, but I took the video down eventually, but yeah, I talked about it already, and we're going to talk about we're going to talk about my opinions on different monster types. Right? That's I wanted to see it first later, but okay, we'll talk about. Right? So, let's see. Not monster catching, but monster, maybe. No. That's too broad. That's too broad. Okay. So we're gonna talk about you know what? Let's talk about Digimon. You know what? Digimon. I also kind of want to talk about Pokemon, but I feel like Digimon is more, less pop. I don't know, less popular, but like, some people, Pokemon is more well known. I don't think it's necessarily better. Probably doesn't necessarily mean better, but well, it depends on the circumstances, really. Anyway, we're talking about Digimon. Oh man, I love this. I don't know. I love the game. Now I watched the animes. All right, Digimon Adventure up to I kept. Digimon Adventure is the only thing I really remember in terms of what I remember watching. But I watched the anime. The anime got me interested in the series, but the games kept me there. Yeah. Oh man, Digimon World 1. The Tamagotchi game. Right? It's like a... I thought the game was good, but there was a lot of slice of life improvements that could I thought about that. That would make the players like easier, because like basically what one is it's essentially a Tamagotchi. You poop, you gotta clean its poop, you gotta train it, you gotta feed it, you gotta take it to the washroom. Right? And you also gotta help the mons on the island. Because what happens is that you catch mons, Digimon, that can enhance your quality of life. So, and also make the game easier. Not only easier to produce high tier items and meats, to control, their happiness. Because the thing is, the mons have those Tamagotchi bars, like food, happiness, sadness, cleanliness. No, not cleanliness. Oh, kind of a little bit. Because there was a cleanliness kind of. like a hidden clumsiness bar, and if too high, if your place is too dirty, and the clumsiness is not high enough, your Digimon will digivolve to Sukamon or Numemon. I can't remember which one, but you know you turn into one of those, and you're effed. Yeah, the final boss, Machinedramon, amazing. Now, unfortunately, I think the game was good, but of all the Digimon games, it's my least favorite. I don't like the Tamagotchi aspect of it. It's just not cool, in my opinion. Let's see. Now, there is Digimon. Now that's up for Digimon World 1. Now Digimon World 2, I won't lie. Now, I want to be clear. As someone who likes Digimon World 2, I fully acknowledge that Digimon World 2 is an acquired taste. I fully understand it. Alright, I fully understand it. Right? Digimon World 2 is, the way I see it, is a kind of like an RPG dungeon crawler. Right? Now, I'm gonna tell you right now, I understand why. If you said you thought Digimon World 2 was annoying and you didn't like it compared to even the first game, I would understand it. I would understand it. I wouldn't like. But the people who think Digimon World 2 is somewhat annoying, I understand it. Because essentially what it is, Digimon World 2 is, you start off, okay, so you are a tamer, right? And you traverse, like, there are like dungeons, right? There are dungeons. And these dungeons have to be traversed in a car. Called your Digibeetle. Now, this Digibeetle is like essentially your car / Digimon tank. Now, in this tank it holds not all your items, but also your combat items, but also your Digimon. Right? So the mechanics for the Digibeetle is essentially now there are different like mechanics that you have to go. Now there's HP, that's for health points. That is essentially your tank's HP, bodies. So is your tank body strength, right? Then there's EP, which is I don't know what it stands for, but it's basically your fuel, right? Now here's the thing. The thing about now, if your HP, now I don't now if your Digibeetle's HP hits 0, you are it's 0, it's not game over. Okay, we need over. Instead, what happens is that you are teleported out of the dungeon. The autopilot, which I'm assuming is like that's how the game explains how you're out of the dungeon, because it senses you're in danger and autos you out, right? And I think if your energy points hit 0, every step you lose HP. That's what I'm assuming. Right, I don't know the logic behind it. I assume it's just like you run out of energy, so you're using your mons to fuel it or something. I don't know, something around those lines. That's how I think. Now, so you climb. So, EP. So you have to, use your Digibeetle and your Digimon to navigate through these dungeons. Now, besides EP and HP, there are obstacles. Now, there are bugs. Now, there are different types of bugs, right? Now, these bugs, depending on your equipment, you can see. Like, now, what these bugs do, each bug, the bugs, when you're just being hit by a bug, there's certain effects that they can have. And the bugs, in my opinion, is the most common obstacle. And Digimon too, but there's a lot. They can drain your EP, they can drain your HP, they can even drain your money. But by far, they can even like take up a monster slot, right? Alright, so you can only let's about it. In my opinion, by far the worst bug is the return bug. Now, what a return bug is that it returns. Essentially, it returns a mod from your party to your Digimon storage. Yeah, that didn't hurt me. Those bugs hurt me a lot. That would make me do a lot of research. It was pretty hard. Right. What else is there? Yeah. Now, for me, the return bugs, return bugs, I hate the return bugs. I have, like, you have, like, the dungeons, now they have floors, right? So, the thing is that return bugs, that has cost me more missions, more objectives than anything. Now, for those who don't know, Digimon War 2 is all turn-based. Even, not only the battle is turn-based, but how you traverse it is turn-based. So basically, you move one step, and then the enemy Digimon in the dungeon take a step. So you take a step, and they take a step. You take a step. Now, there are no random encounters, at least not from I know. All the Digimon that you can capture or capture appear on in the dungeon. Now, I want to be clear, right? These dungeons are not some of them are, but are not like 5 or 10 dungeons floors long. Well, some of them they are, but some of them are, but some of them aren't. But majority when you get near the end game, beginning and middle. In the beginning, there are ones like 5 or 10 floors at the beginning of the game. But once you get to like middle halfway, you are doing like I don't know. I thought correctly like 40 to 50 floors per dungeon. Right? Dungeon having 40 50 floors, taking one step thing and you have to monitor your Digibeetle, the thing you're traveling in your dungeon. Because the thing about these dungeons, you can't travel them on foot, right? You have to travel them. The game says that these lands are so dangerous, you have to do it in your Digitank. So if Digitank gets damaged, your HP hits a 0, you get warped out. If your energy runs down to 0, and then therefore every step takes HP. Right. So, and then for energy, I think it's 1 energy per step. I think. No. No. So Digivito is like, no. Now, Digimon World 2 is a grind fest. It is a heavy grind fest. Now, for those who don't know how Digivolutions occur, there's a thing called DP, right? Where it is... Now, Digimon must have a certain amount of DP. I don't know what DP stands for, but you need it. Now, how do you get DP? Essentially... No, it's been a long time, so I don't remember the exact formula. But see, these Digimon that you can capture have level caps. So let's say you catch a Metal Greymon, and his level cap is 45. Right? Level 45, max level is 45, and he is at 45. So, now, and you want, but you're not satisfied with that. You want to be 50. So what you do, so if you want to increase, because here's the thing. But here's the thing. Right? In order to increase DP, you have to continuously raise your monster to the maximum level, and then DNA is evolving. Now, what you have to do, like, I'll set an example. Say you have a Metal Greymon, and its max level is 45, and you train it all the way up to 45, and you want to raise the mon's level. What you would have to do is you would have to find a mon. You DNA evolve, so that's another mon. You capture a different mon. Go out, capture a mon. You capture a Zunomon, right? And Zunomon, but Zunomon's level is 50. So how you calculate the level is, right? Is I believe it's every 5 or 10 levels, your Digimon's max level increases by 1. So let's say 50, right? So what's 5 times... How many 5s go into 50? Right? 5 to 10. 5 to 10 is 50. So your Digimon max... So if you did... So that's 10, right? So because your Digimon, is a 47 Metal Greymon, and you are fusing it with a level 50 Zunomon. So right? So, and how? So, what? So, every 5 levels is how it increased your max level by 1. So, if Zunomon, Metal Greymon fused with Zunomon, and that's the difference. So that, right? So 5. 50, I believe, is 10. So if you fuse Zunomon and Metal Greymon together, it will raise it. raise Metal Greymon's max level to 57. Right? And DNA Digivolving, well, anytime you DNA Digivolve like that, your Mon will get a +1 in DP. Now DP is extremely important because what your Digimon can evolve into is heavily depending on how high your DP is. So, for example, War Greymon needs, I think, what's the say War Greymon needs 20 DP. Does that mean you have to DNA Digivolve your Metal Greymon with 20, 20 times, and like 20 times to get that 20 DP? The answer is yes. Yes, you do. You have to do that. And because that happens, because the system works like that, the game pretty much forces you to grind for a lot. Levels, money, parts. Like it really is a major grind fest. But despite all that, I love it. I love that game. But if you said it was frustrating and that it's a grind fest, I love the game. But I fully acknowledge that it is a grind fest. Digimon World 2. Now, I also like Digimon World 3 because I always like so we're talking about Digimon World 2. Now we're gonna move on to Digimon World 3. Now, Digimon World 3, in my opinion, I love Digimon World 3. I always thought it was a really good game, and I think it was the perfect Digimon World 3 was the perfect mix match between Digimon World 2 and Digimon World 1, because what Digimon World 3 was about, essentially, was that you are... Digimon in this universe is essentially an MMORPG. Right? It's an MMORPG, and that you... Right? And that you are training your mon. It's like if Pokemon had an MMORPG where you can, like, things. Now, the thing about Digimon 3 is the game that's supposed to represent it is a virtual. No, actually, more accurately to say it's virtual MMORPG because technically you're warping and stuff between things and stuff. So I really like it. Now, the reason why I think it's a mix of Digimon World 1 is because Digimon World there's a thing called the gym, which you can train your mon on stat higher, right? So you can go into just a right. So you can just go to the first. You can go to a gym and okay, in Digimon World 1 there's a gym where you can raise your stats, right? Well, in Digimon 3 they also have something like that. So they have some of the Tamagotchi, go to gym, raise your stats kind of thing of Digimon 1, but they also have the Digimon World 2 where you have to raise your Digimon's points and stats and DP like stats to get your mon. So I feel like Digimon World 3 is a mix of Digimon 2 and Digimon World 1, but Digimon 3 has a little bit more slice of life. Like, the only real difference between but the Digimon 3 does have a little bit of individuality of it being like Digimon World 3 being an MMORPG, a virtual MMORPG, and you are a fan of Digimon. Not the player. Well, the player is a fan of Digimon because basically, I'll explain the story. Basically, you are a Digimon fan who loves playing Digimon World 3, which in this storyline is an MMO, virtual MMORPG. You're a fan of Digimon and you play through it. Now, you just go on your adventure. Now, I really like it because Digimon World 3 because, like I said, it's a mix of Digimon World 2 and which I love and Digimon on World 1 because I didn't like the Tamagotchi aspect, but I like the idea of training your nexomon. Collecting points so that you can use the gym so that you can max out your stats, and then I didn't mind the grind. I won't lie, the grind and Persona 2 now not Persona 2, the Digimon World 2 and Digimon World 3 are grind fests as well, but I totally don't mind. The problem is that I don't like doing the Digibeetle stuff, so because of I don't like to. I'll do it because I do like the game, but if they ever we're gonna patch I make the easier. I'm not gonna complain, right? I'm gonna switch to World 2. I'm gonna go in there, beat Gaio, the final boss, over and over again. Gaio, I think, was a really amazing final boss for a Digimon game. Uh, for those who don't know, Gaio is like a powerful. I'm not gonna spoil it, but he's a final boss that, in my opinion, is very powerful and should not be underestimated in any other game. Okay, that's final boss. So World 3, just like World 2, a fodder. You have to collect. Digimon World 3 does have an equivalent to DP, where you have to. Well, it doesn't really work the same way, but it doesn't work the same way just World 2. Now, you don't. Now, in World 3. Here's the thing: World 2, you have toys, right? You see toys, and like this will catch a vaccine mon, and this will catch you a virus mon, and this will catch you a data. And the thing about Digimon is Digimons are classified into three things: data, vaccine, and virus. You can think of it as their. This is equivalent to a Pokemon in Pokemon types, right? Now, if I remember correctly, data, virus beats data, right? Wait, so it's data. No, yeah. Data gets beaten by virus, and virus gets beaten by vaccine. Right. Right. So. Oh, sorry. Now. I got distracted. Right. So. The difference between Digimon World 2 and between 3 and between 1, despite taking copies of it, is that in Digimon in World 2, we had these items like toy planes that can catch Animon, other items that can catch Vaccine-mon, or have better chance to catch Vaccine-mon, and another item that can do other stuff. So I always felt like Digimon World 3. Right, so Digimon World 2, you can catch mons, right? You can catch mons with these toys and stuff, and catch them, and and they can be yours. Now, Digimon 3, like Digimon 2, is a little bit different in terms of you don't catch mons. You at the beginning there are Digimon sets, right? So you pick your set, offensive set, defensive set, balance set. You pick these three. You're giving 3 mons, but the thing about these 3 mons is, with proper training, they can turn into anything, right? So, for example, say I'll use Gilmon. I know. I can't remember which team he's from, but I know there's a Gilmon is one of the mons you pick on your team. So. Say you want Omnimon, you will have to, you might have to like train ground like Gilmon to Groundmon. So Gilmon may evolve Groundmon at level 10. You train him to level 10, he evolves to Groundmon. But if you want Omnimon, you would have to train Groundmon to, let's say, 20. And doing so will unlock Agumon. So when you get to 20, and so let's get that all trained, blah 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 blah. You go reach level 20, you reach Groundmon to level 20, right? And when you hit 30, boom, Agumon, and now your Gilmon can evolve into Agumon, and you just keep doing that, and unlock new forms and moves and abilities until your 3 months can months that you start picking the game into whatever form you want. They can Beelzemon, anything. And I preferred that because I didn't really like the catching aspect, because toys are really effing expensive too, So having it so and that's where I come to actually like Digimon World 3, because it just everything is simplified. Still grinding as hell, but everything is simplified. The story is decent. It's not bad. Okay, so we talked about Digimon. Is Hijack stop? Okay, and guys, just so you know, I kind of like got lost in my own thought. Because what I was talking about Digimon, and I was heavily talking about Digimon to the point where I stopped playing the game, and I kind of right. And so I kind of thought that what, since I talked about Digimon, so I was thinking about Digimon, and thinking about everything Digimon, to the point where I got distracted and stopped playing the game. To compensate for that, I'm going to increase the playtime to 1 hour. So now this was going to be an hour video instead of a half an hour video, to compensate for losing focus on the game and thinking about completely on Digimon. So yeah. I still have not. Alright, so those are the only Digimon 1, 1, 2, 3 are the only Digimon games I actually like, so that's the only ones well, I do like Cyber Sleuth. I don't like the hacker version, but I like the Cyber Sleuth. It's not bad. No, I don't mind the hacker version, like game wise. I just like Cyber Sleuth normal version. Still having fun. I talked about Digimon. I still haven't found this. Found this guy. Where is he? I haven't found him. Where is this Hydronex guy? So far, I still haven't found it. I thought about Digimon, but I haven't. But I haven't really thought of anything else. I still haven't found that Hydronex guy. So I might be doing small pauses. Wait, did I actually throw a Nexo trap? I did, didn't I? I need to go back and maybe I can find. I don't want to waste resources. Maybe if I go back, I can find a. See if there is a healing station somewhere here. Oh, there it is. Let's buy some items. Now, I am going to switch around. I don't think buying all these small items are really necessary. Um, so what I'm going to do now... Wait, can you sell items? Let me buy 10 of these first. Okay. And I'm really trying to... Oops. Wrong way. Now, if I want to progress the story, I think I have to meet that surfer chick, but I can't do it yet until I find Hyperx. And Hyperx is going to take a long time based on what... Oh man, this Mega Rare is just a lot harder than I expected. Man, I don't know why I'm not bumping into this mod. Very rare is hard. Let's see. This is gonna take forever. Man, where is it? Where is it? Where is that mod? It's starting to get on my nerves. Now, I bumped into commons, uncommons, rares, even specials, but no mega rare. Nothing. God, 1 hour, time's up. Shoot. Okay. Okay. Okay, well guys, 1 hour's up, and yeah. So, let's go over what we did today. We talked about Digimon 1, Digimon 2, Digimon 3. I got so into Digimon Digimon, I completely stopped playing Nexomon. To compensate for that, I extended it from one time from 30-minute video to an hour video, and yeah. Uh, I also apologize for the short pauses. I was incredibly drowsy while recording, so I was so I was waving in and out. I really so I was waving in and out. So yeah, I apologize for that. I apologize for that, along with the thing, along with stop playing the game. Yeah. What else did we do? We also caught every mod in this area except for Hydrodex. Next video will be a Hydrodex video, and we'll end the moment I catch Hydrodex. Damn you, Hydrodex! You won today. But who knows? Maybe we'll catch up next time. So yeah. I know this video was long and it was probably a little boring, and I'm sorry for that. Yeah. Well, I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys.